Welcome back, folks. In this episode, we're going to talk about the cost of living in Kenya.
Yeah.
So, this is for those who want a modest living, not very, not very expensive, not very frugal, somewhere along the middle. Actually, I think you live pretty good, right?
Yeah.
But not extravagant.
Yeah.
You still keep it a little modest. So, I try to keep it. I try to aim for 1,500, but medical issues like a broken tooth. So yeah, but usually I want to stick to 1,500 budget. So she's gonna help me with maybe how much I spend in groceries and other miscellaneous stuff. She knows some of the basics like the rent. How much do we pay in rent? Or I should
Same.
say I.
Uh, 70K. That's how many
70K.
dollars?
That's around right now. That's around $525 to $550. That's a 2 bedroom. We have a pool.
Mm.
We have 2 gates with 2 guards, one to the road, and the other
Beach.
side, it goes directly to the beach, ocean view. Actually, I think 70K for this area is pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Very reasonable.
Yeah. So we got 70K Kenyan shillings for rent, and on average, electricity. Do you know how much?
5,000.
5,000. I would say on average 5,250. And for Wi-Fi,
Um, is it still 5,000 or?
yes, 5,000 for Wi-Fi, unlimited, and then 700 shillings for Netflix.
Actually affordable enough, right?
Yes, compared to the US, yes. And they actually have a 300 shilling, but you can only have one device working simultaneously. Then I think a lot of people miss out on this is how much you spend on how much they spend on cell phone. So I spend close to 10,000, let's say 8,000 on cellular data. Just a side note, I would recommend if you are bringing an iPad or the Samsung tablet to pay extra to get the SIM card slot. Okay, because of various reasons. Like I don't know about in Europe, but in US, people know that having an iPad that's somebody else's, you'll never get to use it because you don't have the Apple ID. But in developing nations, I've noticed that they think they could, for some reason, jailbreak it or something and still be able to use it. And they'll still take it. So, with that said, I would suggest you get a SIM card slot so you could trace your tablet. Most people don't think that iPads have SIM cards on it. So, if in case need be and it's stolen or something, they're probably not even going to know that it has cellular data on it. Anyway, here you got to make, well, you probably want to be living in a place where they have a generator because the electricity goes out a lot. And finding an apartment for 70K with all the extra amenities that I just mentioned,
Yeah.
it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Now, groceries. You probably don't know because I'm the one always going. Because I have a little scooter, so. But before we go into groceries, actually, let me talk about the scooter. I spend about on gasoline with the scooter. I would say 1,000 a week, so 4,000. Let's just round it off with 5,000 between washing and doing the oil change. So that's another 5,000. Now, groceries. This one I don't know in shillings because I do everything with the credit card, but I see myself spending $400 to $500. I would say $600 between clothes, eating out a little bit, and groceries. And there's always that one or two things per month that I'm still buying for the house. Just like little miscellaneous things. The ring light broke, so I have to buy a new ring light. So I would say about $600. Public, I shouldn't say public transportation because there's no buses, by the way, in Kenya. Public buses, are there?
Yeah.
There are.
Mm.
Not here. Not in
No.
Mombasa, the second largest city.
For traveling like to long distance places.
Well, they have. It's not like in Tanzania where they actually have public buses, and actually, this is the first country I've seen without public buses. To be honest.
But in Nairobi they do.
Yeah, but it's a really poor transportation
No.
system. Yes.
It's a very.
What?
Yeah.
Tanzania is so much more organized when it comes to public transportation.
Oh God.
Sorry if you're Kenyan, but I'm just speaking the truth. If you've been to Dar es Salaam, you know what I'm talking about. Say about 1,000 per week, so another 4,000. Occasionally renting a car, so let's add another 5,000. Did I miss anything going out? We don't go out that much.
Yeah.
I would say at least 3,000 a week. You may not think I spend 3,000 a week, but between getting the little things here and there, it adds up. So 3,000, but most people are not going to spend 3,000. I'm blessed that I have a humble girlfriend because trust me, for a lot of men, it's probably more expensive to keep a Kenyan woman than an American woman.
No, but it's not about like being humble. It's about like being raised to like appreciate what you have. Yeah.
And trying to work together. Because if you got a partner that's not trying to work together with you, she's that he, or it could be a he too. I see it. I see guys using women too, but the most part it's women, right? But it could be either way. You see the person using. If they're using, they really don't care about growing together. They care about what they could gain out of the relationship. And over here, you gotta know how to choose the right one. Oh, I forgot your expenses for the hair.
Ah.
Let's say 2,000 a week. I mean a week, a month.
Yeah, a month.
A month, 2,000 a month.
That's when maybe I'm doing braiding, but like dreadlocks is just like, yeah, let's just say like 2,000 or something.
And trust me, people, if you don't know anything about how things work here, I got a bargain when it comes to hair because the typical Kenyan lady will try to get 10K just for hair. Maybe I'm exaggerating,
No,
but six at least.
You remember the
at
first
least 6
time the girl was saying, I don't know how. I was like, I'm a Kenyan. Anyway, when they see like white people, they just think that.
So yeah, those are my expenses, and I'd like to keep it even lower if I can, because the whole point of, to me, leaving your own country home is to save money. If you're not going to save money, I really don't see the point of somebody leaving their country to spend more, right? So that's it. I don't know how much that comes out to, but I know it comes out to at least, it comes out to about 1,500, 2,000. So yeah, that's it. So with that said, folks. Oh, by the way, check me out on TikTok by the same name. And if you like the video, subscribe and turn on the notifications. Come on, girl, you gotta work with me. Jeez.
Why?
Love you.